Tony Calderon here again, and I'm going to show you some more features with the head unit of the Bridgeport milling machine. And what I want to show you is the Bridgeport milling machine. See in front of it, I'm going to put my hand there to show you. If my hand's the plane of the machine, the head will go this way or this way. And how that's controlled is you come over here and you loosen this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt. Loosen the three of them. You come over here and you put a wrench on here and it will move. It will just go, you put a wrench on it and start turning direction, you'll see it'll go this way, it will go down or it will go up. And to get the proper position, you just turn this, and once you get to that proper position, that proper angle will be 45 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, whatever it is. You come over here and you lock this up. You lock the 4 bolts. It's important that those 4 bolts got to be locked up. And once that's set, that's great. You'll have your thing at 10 degrees or 20 degrees, whatever you want. But once you tighten those bolts down at that set angle, you're set. You're good there. Now also the machine has another feature too. Go this way here. And I'll use my hand again to show you that the machine will go this way or this way here, from this side here. So how you do that is you loosen this bolt, and this bolt, okay? And the adjustment is right up here. This bolt, you put a wrench on. You need to put a wrench on it because you can have some weight of the head on this way here. It's because it's heavy, especially if you're pulling up. It's going to be, if you're going that direction, pull it up. You're going to feel the weight of the head on the machine. And you don't want to make them too loose. You just want to break them loose, okay? You never want to break any of these bolts too loose, okay? You want it so it just turns a little bit, because you break it too loose, break them too much, it's you just don't want to do it. You just want to keep it loose. And here's the pivot point for the knuckle right here, okay? That's the pivot point right there. And here's your angle setting. It goes up to 45 degrees. Goes down to 45 degrees, and once you get to your proper thing, your proper angle that you want, just make sure you tighten those 3 bolts up. And once those 3 bolts are tightened, you are set to do your angle. You set your cutter. You want to drill a hole in an angle. You want to do a mill on an angle. That's how you do it with these 3 bolts. And that adjustment bolt will do it this way and this way from this angle here. And the front here, you come here, those 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll do it this way, boom, boom, like that. That's how you do it. And always important to make sure you tighten everything up. This is just a machine. It's very important that you keep everything tight. And that's that with adjustment. Now I want to show you the power feed. Power feed is this machine. If you're going to ream a hole out, or just ream a hole or bore a hole out, we need to have a consistent feed. You can feed down by hand, but that really isn't as smooth as a dedicated power feed smooth adjustment. And so here's the control knob that controls all 3 speeds. And this is 1.5, this is 3, this is 4 or 6. Now what that means is per revolution, that's how far it's going down. So every revolution, when you set the knob over here, well, I'll turn the machine on. As the machine is on and feeding down, it's feeding down 1/2 thousandths per revolution. Here it's feeding down 6 thousandths per revolution. Here it's 3 thousandths per revolution. Okay, that's how you control this. That's the rate of the feed. This is how we engage the machine right here into the power feed right here. This is the engage right here, and it's disengaged here. Disengaged. So it can't. You're just taking it. It's not going to power feed because it's disengaged. Okay, and this is engaged. It says disengaged, engaged, disengage this side, engage this side, and they say to shut the machine off when you engage it above 3,000 RPMs. So that's what you got to do there. So that's that. And you come over here. Here is the directional feed. The directional feed of the power feed. This is directional feed. You need to know that because the machine does have a high range and low range, and depends what you're doing. Sometimes if you're in a low range and you're feeding a certain way, you want to feed a different direction, you might want to, you just keep this in mind that you have to, need this. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on. Actually, engage this. It's engaged. And you see it turning like that? So watch it. It's going to change direction. See that? Boom, boom. That's directional feed. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay? Now, if you want to, I'm going to put this over here that's at 1.5 thousandths per revolution. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to engage it. This is how you engage the power feed. Right? This lever here, you pull this lever out, it's going to go into here and engage. So here it goes. See that now? See the handle coming down? See the handle coming down? The handle's coming down because it's feeding down. That's a high rate of speed. It will come down until it hits the stop. I'll move the stop up. Watch it going to click off. Watch it click off. See it clicked off. And what you do then is you get the handle come all the way up. Shut the machine off. Hit the brake. Okay. So that's the power feed. That's how you power feed the machine. Okay. So you have the rate of feed, 1.5 thousandths feed per revolution, 3 thousandths feed per revolution, 6 thousandths feed per revolution. This is the directional feed of the this is the directional feed of the power feed. This is the engagement part right here. This is how you engage it. And I'll do it over again. That way you see it. And come down here a little bit. It's going to engage. It's coming down. See it coming down again? Pretty cool, isn't it? Darn cool. Okay. It's a hell of a machine, I'm telling you. And up there a little bit. Boom. That's it. Shut the machine off, hit the brake. Come over here. Pull it out like that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another thing about the machine. Right now, this beside that, okay, this is the quill. This is the quill cylinder, the quill. This is the handle to come down and feed right here, okay? You can set a stop for different things, okay? For different depths you want to drill or mill. And if you're going to mill, really, if you're going to mill one thing, you probably want to come up and lock this in, lock that, come down and lock this right here, lock there, and then you could, if you make an adjustment, come up here and bring your knee up to your adjustment, to your height you want to do. And that way the machine won't, you have a real nice consistent depth what you're looking to get. So, okay, so what I want to do is explain the 4 bolts here. You got this 1 bolt here, 2 bolt, 3 bolt, 4 bolts here. These 4 bolts, when you break them loose, they control shift, turning the whole, pivoting on this way, that way, this way, that way. There's 4 bolts. And how you do that is once those 4 bolts are loose, you come over here and you adjust this, okay? And to get the proper angle, you come over here, and right there you'll see 0, okay? That is for this right here. You set the right angle. Once they're loose, you set to, what do you want to be, 20 degrees, 15 degrees, or 10 degrees, 20 degrees. And once you hit the right one, you're happy with it, you come over here and you lock these 4 bolts up. It's very important to have these 4 bolts locked up, okay? Very, very important. Now, if you want to get the machine and you want to kick it up on an angle this way or this way, what you do is you come over here and you loosen these 3 bolts up. 1, 2, 3. Once they're loose, you come back here and you put a wrench on this bolt here and you start turning it. And if you're going down, if this is going down, it's going to, and you turn that, it's going to kind of go down kind of easily by itself. But if you're going to get it and you're going to pick it up, you're going to feel the weight of the head on this bolt here. So you're going to notice an appreciable difference between the 2 of them there. So, but once you get to the proper, and this is how you, let me get this thing out of the way here. This is how you set your adjustment for that. You know, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees. Once you get that, you just lock these 3 bolts up again. Lock them up, okay? It's very, very important that you lock all these bolts up. You must think, I have to stress that you have to have locked bolts. Everything's got to be tight. The only adjustment on this machine you want to make when you're cutting, if milling, is bring the knee up. You know, if that way, and if you're drilling a hole, you want to come down this way here. That's for the head unit, okay? Down the bottom here, I'll explain that and how that works too. That you want it, that's going to be loose because you'll be feeding it to work and everything like that. So hopefully I got that pretty good. I hope I did. Hope I didn't miss anything. And there's the brake. There's the brake, or not the brake, but the stop, or it just helps it lock into position. It kind of like it says, let me say. That's convenient for setting different things, different heights and everything if you're doing a drilling and stuff like that. But that's that, and I hope I got that. And